Good morning, everybody. So today we're gonna look at my first couple games on Warcraft 3 Champions. I played 3 games yesterday on War 3 Champions, and I played 1 on Battle. The game on Battle.net was number 4. And it was so laggy. It was a 4 vs 4. The so laggy is almost unplayable. Can I watch this game? So in fact, this guy's only win. He's now down to 1385. Wow. The guy I lost to yesterday in my first game is now way lower than me. I guess I can take this time to go over my general thoughts while we're waiting for this to load. So yeah, I wanted to come on stream today and talk about Warcraft 3 because I've been playing this game for a very long time. I played it when it came out. One of my favorite RTSs ever made. And I've been following the saga of all the Only Things Guild members who are now attempting to play this game. And I've been watching Grubby do a lot of coaching, and some of his coaching makes me angry. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like Grubby, he's a very good Warcraft 3 player, but as a coach, he needs to understand who he's like, what level of player he's kind of talking to. And maybe it's because he's stretched so thin against, across like 8 people he's trying to coach right now, that he doesn't have time to like tailor stuff. But I followed Annie Fuchsia for years now, maybe a year or 2. I don't even know how I came across her stream. I don't remember. It wasn't World of Warcraft related at all. And I've seen Grubby's content on YouTube for years and kind of loosely followed him, but a lot of the other Only Things people I'm just meeting for the first time, or just, seeing and getting to know for the first time this year with the WoW hardcore stuff that's going on. Anyway, Grubby is so focused on getting these guys to macro and like the first 40, you know what I mean? Macro the first 2 minutes perfectly or whatever. And he's so focused on build orders that I think he's just missing, the forest for the trees. None of that shit matters when your MMR is 800. As we saw when Tyler 1 tried to take on Grubby in the show match, which was, anybody who's played Warcraft 3 could have seen this coming a mile away. Tyler had an entire army, still couldn't kill 1 hero. So, like, you know what I mean? Why are they practicing build orders? You gave him a 45-second head start. He could have built an altar, ran over to your base, and killed you. He could have, like, tower rushed you. He could have done a million things with a 45-second head start. He didn't do any of them. Because he just has no idea how to play the game. And, like, not even just Warcraft 3. Like, he's clearly not an RTS player. When you're coming from a game like LoL and you think Warcraft 3 is the same because it looks visually similar, that's what Tyler 1's going through right now. Like, there's so much more going on. You really need to think about priorities differently and learn what the priorities are and learn how to micro. And that is the most important stuff, in my opinion, when you're playing Warcraft 3. Like, Grubby just needs one hero to dismantle every single one of these 1,000 players. Like, and I would be the same way. Like, I'm not even at 2,200. So I started playing. I mean, we'll see here. I'm like 1,600 now after 3 games. I don't know what my rating would be. The people I've been playing against now feel, you know, some of them are quite a bit below where I am, and you know, this guy I thought was actually pretty good, but then he went on to lose 3 games, and I feel like I should have won this game. I just made a mistake, and like my macro is awful because I have not been playing this game. So like, when I was playing on Battle.net yesterday, I was floating 3k gold into 4 vs 4, which would probably make Grubby fucking cry if he saw that. He's like, would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Look at your gold. And like, again, it doesn't matter. Like, if I'm an 1,800 player, or even if I'm a 1,600 player, none of these, you know what I mean? That's why I'm not struggling. I'm coming in at 1,500. My macro literally does not matter. You will see in every single one of these games. My macro is fucking garbage. Like, I'm not practiced. I have nothing memorized. I'm not nothing. Like, I don't even remember what I'm supposed to build, really. Like, none of it matters. I still won 2 of these games, and I should have won this first one too. Like, it's very close. I don't know. So that's my bone that I have to pick with Grubby. I think he's teaching the wrong shit. He's focused way too much on stuff that doesn't matter until you're above 1,800. And these guys do not need to learn that shit right now. Like, I saw his unit tier list for Orc, and it made me want to scream. Like, it made me want to scream because he put like Raiders at like number 2. Which I don't agree with anyway. I mean, he was ranking them in terms of utility or usability, not necessarily which ones are the best. So maybe that's why he had them ranked the way they were, but it was like, it was definitely a slash, like utility slash, you know, strength or best, you know. I don't know what's going on. Clearly this has crashed. We will try again. So yeah. So what happened to Tyler 1? Tyler 1 started building headhunters and raiders, just like Grubby told him to. And he's fucking terrible with them. He does not know how to, he doesn't know how to focus and ensnare. He doesn't even use them right. Like, I feel like Grubby's advice literally hurt Tyler 1. Like, if he would have just built Tauren, Shaman, Dox, and walkers and bats, like, he will do so much better. I almost guarantee it. I almost guarantee it. He will play better. His MMR will jump like 200 immediately if he does that. Because he doesn't have to worry about microing raiders. He just A-moves. Like, I don't know. This is where, like, yeah, like, if Hearthstone was here, he would probably fucking agree with me. Like, he does a lot more of this, like, watching dog shit players play at low level and know what they can and what they cannot do. And, like, I don't know if Grubby's just not seeing it or if he's just too split or whatever, but, like, that's kind of my bone to pick. Because, like, yeah, I was watching Annie Fuchsia practice yesterday, and this girl is playing on, she's like practicing her build order against the easy AI, and she hasn't played online yet. And it's like, you gotta learn how to micro, you gotta learn how to fight, you gotta learn how to move your units. That is the most important thing in this game up until an 1800 level. Like, your macro literally does not matter if you just lose your hero You know what I mean? Like, and they need to be learning how to do that. Like, and she was on her own yesterday. You know, she was looking at like stats in the item shop, and we were going over like, you know, that kind of stuff. The chat was going over that with her. But all right, let's try to load this again. Teach your players how to micro first. Oh my god, dude. What is the fuck? What the fuck? We got it. We got it. Okay. There we go. We're smart. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this will work better. We're going to watch these replays and we'll validate everything I just said. Because you will see each one of these games. Like, Annie Fuchsia's first 2 minutes are cleaner than mine, according to Grubby, right now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I think that's the thing he's missing right now. That he needs to explain to some of these guys that are rated 1200 or below, 800 in some cases. This is just going to be a video of me trying to load these maps. Like, why? Anything, if nothing else, I'll just literally pull up my stream VOD from yesterday because this is getting okay. Okay. I give up. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. My new camera is exactly in front of my old camera. Okay, so here we go. So what happens first? So first thing that happens that's bad. Oh, I got rushed right away. And at this point, I was kind of, you know, I wasn't sure what level of opponent to expect. That was my first mistake, is like, I didn't know if this guy was gonna like know how to play or what the fuck is going on. So I kind of am just ignoring him right now to see what he does. He realizes I'm not coming back, which is something that only a, you know, decent player would do. That was a mistake. I microed this like terribly. Like, this was some negative ass micro here. I kind of forget. Part of it is because I kind of forget like what exactly like, yeah, he got like 4 or 5 acolytes. So think about that going in, is like, so like, so far the biggest thing was I lost like 4 acolytes, which is kind of huge. Like, in Grubby's opinion, I'm dead right now, right? Because it's 45 seconds in the game and I don't have, I'm floating 700 gold. I'm floating 800 gold. But I'm not dead, am I? In fact, I chase him out, get a kill, even out the experience. Save a death coil, because I'm so good. Floating 1,000. There we go, I spent 600 finally. I told you, man, my macro is fucking garbage. Alright, now I'm pretty sure we creep for a while. Oh, he comes back. Okay, so I'm creeping it. I go back to creep. He comes back in. I think I lose a ghoul here. Oh, he's slopped up. That I was really not expecting. Like, this green player probably thinks this game is over right now. Probably would have been if I had lost that crit fiend. But I didn't. Look at that. What a play, dude. This is where it turns. Look at that amazing micro, dude. I'm so good. This is why it does not matter, dude. It does not matter. Like, this guy's getting played like he thought he had it. And it took 1 minute of... So I'm pretty sure this is where I lose the game. Or maybe not yet. Get this around. Well, yeah. What and how much gold was I floating before that? 1,000. I actually sent, yeah, close to 1,000 gold. I'm floating this whole time. I have no wood. That's so like that's another recurring. I somehow okay. That's what happens. So I go. I snipe this mine. I see him TP and decide to also TP out. Yeah, so I should have anticipated this. I forgot. And I think, yeah, like my macro was so bad that I like don't have, and again, with the early game harassment where I just let him kill 4 acolytes, the game should have been over there. Like, I'm just so far behind that I don't have statues or necros yet, and he does, so I'm trying not to fight him. Until I can get that going. Well, yeah, this game should have been over. And then I almost win it here. Even though, like, he's got better units than I do. Units are way better. I think my necro gets caught here. Should be coiling that. There it is. It's too late. Did get that statue on. So this is where I almost win the game. Right here. And then right here I need to teleport out. I need to buy I need to teleport out, and I like fucking couldn't get it. I also really need to focus fire on the so this is where I kind of fucked up. Right there. I really needed to get that TP off, and I didn't, and after that I was kind of screwed. So that's pretty much the end. I think, yeah, like the game goes on for a while, but like he killed both my heroes at this point. I'm pretty sure I lost the next battle. Or I like didn't lose. Yeah, I lost here. Oh, because he got a crit fiend, and I didn't have money for a third hero. And I didn't really have any tier 3 units, and I didn't have any A-bombs. So that's game 1. The only reason I was even in this game in the first place is because my micro is so much better than this guy's. I'm trying to figure out how to GG right now in this one. Like, look at me. Look at this fucking noob. Doesn't even know how to chat. This guy doesn't even know how to chat. So that's the first game. Let's watch game 2. This game. This was a fun one. Alright. So I'm sure if I watch it, I wish the replay was working so I could like look at their base. Unfortunately, it's stuck to my point of view now. I can't like look around and shit, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So he gets an acolyte. I don't think he gets the school actually. It does not. I had him trapped there and I screwed it up. That was a misread on my part, but it didn't matter that much. Why do I have an acolyte attacking? He gets a ghoul because I fucking, my micro is terrible. Yeah, and I definitely did. You can see how many times I click this acolyte back on. It's like he's in my control group or something. See what happens there on that. Yeah, he's definitely in my control group on accident. That's why he keeps doing that. Five out of 5. Oh, dude, I don't. It said 5 out of 5 and he wasn't on there. Dude, maybe that was a weird glitch. Because it said 5 out of 5 that whole time, but that acolyte was clearly not standing there. Like, see, 5 out of 5. 2 out of 5. So I grab all 5 acolytes. I put them on there. It says 5 out of 5. You got one coming from there. And he just does what? Where does he go? Is he on there? No. I only see 4. Where is the 5th one? He's standing, and then he's standing there. Ah, dude. Yeah. See, justified. I past me as justified in his anger there. All right. So what happens next? This guy is a big hit and run. He's a hit and run player, which this works really well against newer players. So they tend to like go out on the map and creep, and they can't defend themselves. Well, let's just see what happens. So creeping, 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 creeping. Okay. Where am I when I see him? Creeping middle camp. Everything's going good. Pop, bam, pops out. I think I see him. Yeah, I definitely see him. So I notice it pretty quick. I start moving back. Oh, this is the guy that tries to... So he gets my altar, but he loses like a grunt and I think 2 or 3 shadow. I lost the 1 fiend, but he already, like, you know what I mean? That was like right away in the first 3 seconds. Fortunate. So at this point, I'm super far behind. Again, macro-wise, I've lost an altar. I don't have my second hero yet. Grubby probably thinks I'm dead. Because... yeah, because I have no lumber. I have no units. I'm floating 1,000 gold constantly. I'm pretty sure this doesn't even go in. I'm pretty sure this game ends right here. Just about. His biggest thing is he doesn't scout my expo because he doesn't think I have one. He's too confident. Never be confident like that. Look at that fucking, look at that play. Look at that play. Just baited so hard, dude. He's getting butchered. You can't see it, but you can feel it, can't you? He's just diving, 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 diving. This is what new players need to learn. This. I don't play this game online anymore. I could beat every single one of Grubby's trainees. I don't even think it'd be close. See, past me's calling it now. Game's over. None of my terrible macro mattered. None of my build order mattered. Didn't matter if I built the blacksmith before tier 2 or not. Didn't matter. None of that shit mattered. It doesn't matter until you hit 18. It just doesn't. Out microed. Outplayed. Loses another headhunter because he doesn't understand how to micro. All he knows how to do is focus fire and chase. Oh, here he is. Is he gonna get me? Is he gonna get me? Is he gonna get me? It's a really bad situation for me. Is he gonna get me? Look at me. I don't have a TP. I don't have a TP. Is he gonna get any of my units? At this point, I don't even think this, like, I know this player, first of all, is not good enough to carry a reveal. Even already seen me having burrowed. Secondly, I didn't even know if he was good enough to know a reveal exists, which turns out he was good enough to get a reveal. But he still gets none of my units. Not one. What a play indeed, past me. What a play indeed. It doesn't get a single fiend there. How much gold was I floating there when that happened? 1,600? I'm floating 1,600 gold. Good thing I built my blacksmith before tier 2. So this guy catches me creeping again. And at this point, I'm not afraid of him. He's got raiders. He uses them about as well as Tyler 1 does. Another player that just using units way above his skill level. Oh, look at me. I built 2 raiders. I can net things. This is really good against 800 players. But against players who have actually played against it for thousands of hours, you have to do better. Like, you have to actually know what you're doing. You have to do something coherent. Even if it's not meta. This guy might as well have been Tyler 1. I don't think it was Tyler 1. I'm pretty sure it was not. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have an alt account that he plays on. Maybe he does. But yeah, it's about that skill level. Like, maybe this guy's a little better, but yeah. Like, look at that raider usage. Really good. Good thing he built raiders and not something useful like, I don't know, fucking anything. Dude, like, I don't know. Like, yeah, like if he had, I don't know. If he had bloodlust, I might be afraid of him, but I'm just not, like, you know, I don't know. He just doesn't have damage. I even lost 2 fiends there, and I don't even care at this point, I'm pretty sure, because I know it's over. Like, I've got a big gold advantage now. I'm starting to get my tech out. Like, how many did I lose there? I lost... So he loses a raider, I don't get experience. I'm pretty sure he has a much bigger... Oh yeah, I get a Zerker right away. That's part of the reason I'm not upset about this fiend loss. Like, that one was close. I should have just coiled it. And then I got flustered. That happens sometimes. Like, you lose the first one, and you're like, oh shit, and then it throws you off, and you lose the second one. So that was, you know, choking a bit there, but it's okay because I make up for it. I get the Kodo, I get the wolves. I don't even need to coil it. The Kodo is a big kill too. And then he just gives me this Witch Doctor for free. Then he leaves this guy for free for some reason, because again, he's like Tyler 1, he's like looking at his base or some shit right now instead of looking at his units. This guy also left tomes all over the fucking map. It's like it was this, I don't know. I have no idea, because this guy, like, yeah, he seems to know how to use raiders, but he doesn't know how to pick up tomes. This was fucking baffling to see. I don't know what was going on. Like, he leaves 2 tomes on the ground. It would have mattered, but so at this point I've got an expo, he doesn't, I know he doesn't. I'm just, you know, playing it out. I go back to creeping because I'm at a huge advantage. He tries again to take my expo, and at this point it's too late. He's not getting shit anymore. He's got Berserk now, but now it's too late. I'm pretty much just stalling, regrouping, because I know I have it. Like, look, now the skeleton army is going to come in. He forgot to bring his casters in, so I flanked them. This is what I'm talking about. That's the shit. That right there. That's what these players need to fucking learn. Like, I get it. It's a lot going on. It's RTS. But, like, this is what I'm saying is this shit needs to be their area of focus. Like, right here. This fucking shit. Leaves all his casters to die. Do I even lose a single unit here? I'm pretty sure I don't. I might lose 1 A-bomb. Lost a fiend. But, like, it's over. It's over at this point. And he didn't even try to run. I guess he knew it was over, but... see what happens in game 3. Does my macro improve? Probably not. Yeah, I took a break. Alright, so game 3, if you haven't noticed, I've been playing as random. I did get undead twice in a row, but... oh, I see the sound has not been working this entire time. That's lovely. I've been recording this whole video.
Honestly, if you text me right now, I'm probably screwed.
I've been recording this video with no game sound. So... another video I screw up recording, but that's okay.
But no.
Let's see, did I do it? I'm pretty sure I built them at the same time. Just for the record. Yeah. Oh, look, I did it. I did it. Somebody clip this and send it to Grubby. Okay, there it is. There it is. Proof. I did build the blacksmith first. Clip it. Send it to Grubby. Tell him I said it doesn't fucking matter. So, one of the reasons I don't wait to build my blacksmith is because I don't like building like 4 fucking footmen. Like, I only want 1 or 2 footmen. And yeah, if I don't build the blacksmith quick, I don't get enough lumber. Yeah, I don't. I float too much gold.
Right now, I'm probably screwed.
Yeah, so that's what happened here. Is I was thinking in the back of my head like, oh, don't build a blacksmith, because that's what everyone was talking about today, on or during Annie's stream. I think she was practicing her build order. It's like I just don't think that's really helpful at their level, and I don't want to see them doing that. I want to see them learning how to micro, because that's the most important thing up to 1500, 1600, especially in Warcraft 3. I mean, like, that's not as true for StarCraft, you know what I mean? StarCraft doesn't have heroes. It's a different game. I don't know. Grubby should know this. Grubby should fucking know this. Yeah, you shouldn't be micromanaging what order they're building shit. It literally does not matter at the level that they're at. They could build whatever they want. It doesn't matter. As we saw. And like, yeah, Grubby's the best in the world. But like I watched that game. I could beat Tyler 1 with just a warden. It did not look difficult. I'm so greedy, bro. I'm so greedy, and these players aren't even punishing. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the things I can tell I'm still kind of at a low level, because like, I'm not getting punished for this shit right now. Like, and maybe it's because I'm not playing an orc with a blade master, but like, yeah, somebody should be picking off my units right now, and they're just not. Of course, I have visibility. I did pick up the sight ward, so I'm feeling pretty safe, but well, yeah, I feel like I'm not getting punished for a lot of shit at the level that I'm at. And maybe I won't see that till 1800 or so. Maybe I gotta go up another couple hundred points to start seeing that. So I saw him coming with my stasis ward, so I'm pretty ready. This is another game. Let's see. Let's take a look. Snapshot. Same army size. 2 foot 4 rifles. 2 foot 4 rifles. Alright, so army size is even. Lose one, take one. Lose one, take one. But I get a rifle. I get an elemental. And he's got the bigger elementals too. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm chasing. And then I see he's got a Mountain King. So now the odds are not even. But I'm undeterred. Because I just bought 2 health potions. And honestly, I'll take that experience from the water elemental. I see him. So I think he figured out that I had a ward up there, because he attacks from the south. Either that or he was looking at me up north. I literally cannot pick this fucking element up. I'm quite a bit frustrated right now. Oh, so this went horribly. I'm trying to fucking... Look at that. Look at that port, dude. Look at that port. What a terrible port. Ha ha ha. Now my army's split. I'm trying so hard to blizzard and it's not working. So things look bad, right? But they're not terrible. This is where I turn it, I think. Bam. And that's the turning point. He's still not done trying to kill my hero. And just like that, I win. So just a refresher. He had more units at one point. Some other points it was kind of even, but I'm pretty sure when he attacks me right here. So he had me outnumbered here. Let's go back to when I first TP. Okay, he's got... So he gets a pick right away. That's number one. At least one, if not two. I think he gets a rifleman here too. He's got 6 rifles, 2 priests. I've got 5 rifles, 1 priest. So he's got a bigger army than me. Probably because he spent his last 500 gold. Or whatever, you know. Focus more on his build order, whatever the fuck. And none of that mattered. I even had a bad TP where my hero got separated and then my army got split. And what happened? He over-focused. He tried to kill me. He couldn't. And eventually here, he thinks he's gonna get me. And he starts focusing the building for some fucking reason. Because he thinks it's over. And that's it. That's it right there. He stopped watching his hero for 2 seconds. And it chased me in and it's over. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know. He's macroing. I don't know. Whatever. But that's all it took. Those 2 seconds. And the game's over now. Like, it's over now. Maybe he didn't have 2 heroes. Maybe he only had... Or didn't have 3 heroes. He only had 2. He had a Mountain King. Yeah, dude. And the fucking militia from behind. Like, at this point, the game's over now. He had a bigger army. His macro is better. None of it mattered. None of it mattered. So every time, he just sits there and tries to focus my hero. And every time, I'm able to bait him into it. And every time, he gets punished. No idea if I'm winning. I should have known at this point that this game was over. It certainly felt like after that defense and killing the Mountain King, I was pretty confident, I think. I just wasn't sure because I haven't seen his base, so you know, it's hard to say you're winning when you haven't seen his. So what happens here? I'm pretty sure he tries to catch me creeping here again. Did I see him up here? No. So I just go back to creeping, find him, get a rifle for free. Got my third hero. That right there, that's what you can't teach. You know what I mean? And then this. Like that. Did you see the difference?
It's over now.
Can we roll that back? So he stuns me when I'm at full health. I just heal out of it. I back up and focus. Like, yeah, let's break this down. So I was like, what the fuck is he defending, first of all? So the first thing he does is try to focus my Mountain King. While I retreat, I stop retreat, I cover the Mountain King, and I focus. His Mountain King's out of position. I don't even have to focus. I just A-move, and everyone attacks him. He blizzards me. I don't give a shit. Get the hero kill. Then worry about the blizzard. The blizzard's not an immediate threat. And at this point, I'm looking at their health, and I'm like, okay. So then I back out. Make sure they can get a little bit of healing. Probably should have brought that water elemental back, but I was trying to snipe the priest. But I guess it's, you know. So now, the difference here, when I blizzard, he tries to run away, and I get a stun. And I'm able to separate one, where he wasn't able to do that. I mean, he kind of tried to do that, but he stunned too early.
It's over now. It's definitely over.
Yes, it is, slow-mo me. Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't know. This is the shit that these 1,000 players need to be learning. Macro does not fucking matter until you hit 1,300. At least. At least, like. I mean, at least based on the 3 games that I played. And as you could see, I barely lost the first one, and then I won the next 2 pretty easily, with floating almost 1,000 gold or more the entire game, like start to finish, floating way too much gold. None of it mattered. None of it mattered. Or no matter how bad my macro was in this game, I'm never gonna lose to these guys, because they just don't.
Okay.
They don't know how to micro.
There we go.
It's really interesting to see this, because like, I don't know. I feel like there are a lot more mid-level players playing than usual. Sometimes in the past I've gone on Battle.net matchmaking, and like, it's just all tryhards, dude. It's all the sweatiest guys. All right, so that's it.